What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cold Cut Truth, man. It's your boy AK Chris. We back with another one, man. My boy Clark to my right. What's going on, buddy?
Yes, sir. It's cold in here, man.
It's cold in here,
Is,
man. Hey, it's a little cold outside, but hey, we have a special fucking guest today. Thank you for pulling up. Asian A is in the building. What's going on, Asian A?
It's Wilder. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up on y'all tonight. We was supposed to get this interview in weeks ago, but you know it's never perfect timing. It's just the best timing. I feel like the best timing is right now. So
hey, perfect timing.
I'm excited to be here with y'all. Y'all fucking with the brand. Y'all know I fuck with the purple, the blue, and the pink, and this is purple, blue, and
vibes.
pink.
Right.
So I feel like I'm at home today.
The vibes, man. The vibes
Mermaid
are here.
gang, Mermaid gang.
We are back, man.
Yeah.
First of all, let's just kick it off like this. How's everybody's fucking day going? Clark, what you been on today,
been
bro?
good. Shit has been good. Just got through with another event. Popped out here.
We've been doing a lot of shit lately, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to
to
everybody
another.
that's fucking with us, man.
Yup. Shout out to Atiana doing the
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about it too much.
Yep.
How about you, Asian A? What you been up to today?
I had a very great day. I got up pretty early. I remember when I used to be like, damn, I wish I had stuff to do. And I used to sit in the house, you know what I'm saying, only work at nighttime. Now I'm busy all fucking day. Like I
Word.
get up at 8 o'clock, I work, and you know, the day's never over till the day is over. So it's probably like this fifth, sixth thing I've done today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. Energy feel great up in
Gotcha.
here. So you know, we on.
Now, when you say you wake up and work, that's what, studio, girl? Like, what you mean work? Shooting content? What's work?
Well, it varies. So every day, pretty much like 3-4 times a week now, I done dedicated my life to the gym.
Okay.
So I start my day off with prayer, then I go to the gym,
Word.
and then I eat, and then it's time to get into the field. So we either shooting content, I'm working on my ebook, putting stuff together for my tape, about to drop a mixtape, going to the studio, shooting videos, like I said, of content. It just depends on how the day's structured, really.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Definitely.
That's dope.
Well, look, first of all, thank you for pulling up, you know what I'm saying, on us over here at the Cold Cut Truth. We like to get dope stories, you know, and you definitely somebody we looked at like, all right, she got a dope story. We got to get her in here. You know what I'm saying? Spread some motivation, spread some positivity.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm sure you've seen a little bit of what we do. So, you know, let's just kick it from the top. What was your, like, upbringing and, like, your early life looking like?
Okay, cool. So I was originally born in Maryland. I moved to Atlanta when I was a baby.
Gotcha.
I moved to the west side of Atlanta, Magnolia Park. Y'all from Atlanta?
No, so I'm from West Virginia.
Okay.
Crazy enough. You know West Virginia is a state for real, right?
No, it's not.
Nah, I don't see that on the 50 states, really.
It is a state, though.
Nah,
Okay.
this man swear that there's a state. I'm
It
from
is a
Jersey.
state.
though.
It is a state.
Okay.
West
He
Virginia
made his
is a
own
state.
state.
Nah, that shit is a real ass state. We're gonna look it up. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like we need a fact check.
Been down here for like 10 years though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I moved down here when I was 4, so
Oh, okay.
but that's where I was born. That's when my parents went to college. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was you doing as a kid? Was you outside? What was you doing as a kid?
Okay, so back to name. So I grew up on the west side or whatever. I moved to the south side at 8. As a kid, I really was outside. Like I grew up in the era, like, you know, I'm in my 20s too, but we was outside playing kickball.
Yeah.
We was waking up in the morning. We was mad when the street lights came on because it was time to go inside.
Nah,
like
for real.
we ain't
Yeah,
have
life time.
phones.
Come on now.
Only thing we had was that dial up, that AOL, that goddamn line wire. You know, that's what I grew up on. I grew up on real shit. I didn't really grow up with much. My mom was on drugs as a kid. So in and out kind of. She's clean now, thank God.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, almost a decade clean, like just fully clean. I grew up with my dad. My dad is in film. So I was actually in a few music videos as a kid. I grew up around music.
So this was already around you as you was coming up. So your pops was into the music scene already?
Yeah, so my dad does production. He still does production to this day. He had his own casting company. So he's worked on various videos. I seen him in work T.I., do like TV shows, Loving Hip Hop, The Game. I actually was in Hit Send Me Sam, Stepdaddy video as a kid.
Okay.
damn. So that's
Yeah.
different. How is it like growing up and being around that? Like, how was it for
Right.
you? Like, what's the POV?
So for me, it was like second nature.
Got you.
So like when I went through stuff, music was my scapegoat. That's how close it was. Like music was just like second nature for me.
Right.
As a kid, I don't remember being on multiple sets. I just remember my dad waking up early as hell, being on set all day, coming home at night, coming home with food and stuff like that, you know, from the set. And just kind of talking about, you know, being amongst these artists and just seeing how much he loved his craft. Like he loves the entertainment. He loved putting stuff together. He loves seeing it to the end. So like, I think that was the biggest part of seeing, because he worked on the videos where like Big Booties was on set, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
yeah.
like he ain't really, he tried to like close the actual context of what he was doing, but I just seen the bigger picture of what he was doing.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah, nah, Pops was dope. So let me ask you about moms though, because I know you said that she had her thing going on, but like growing up, was that something that like made you tougher, like made you have tough skin, like with not having your mom around, or how did that go?
I feel like my mom was in and out, so she never was just ghost.
Okay, good.
I say it as she just had a sickness. Like I see drugs as a sickness when it's an addiction. So I just seen it as she was just sick. And I feel like for one, it made me grow up quicker. It made me see life a little different. And it just made me want to be better. Like, and that's just really it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
For sure. So you're coming up. You're already kind of around the scene. When do you even have the thought of like, all right, this is what I want to do too?
Yeah. So when I grew up, like I said, I would go through things like, you know, little breakups or missing your mom or I can't have this or, you know, just little stuff, hiccups as being growing up as a teenager. And I would just play music. So music would always be like, okay, let me escape from the negativity.
Yeah.
And so I went to college. I got into a really bad car accident. I dropped out of school. I started and like I said, I didn't grow up with money. So it was like, I got to get it. Like, I got to get it. I never really wanted to go to college, but my grandma was like, I want you to go. You know, I'm like, whatever, I'll do it. So when it didn't work, I was like, I got to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. My whole plan in life is to win. Like, I can't do nothing else but to win. So it was like, okay, if I can't win this way, I'm going to figure it out. So then I got a job, and I was like, this ain't no money. Like,
What kind of job was that?
I worked at McDonald's for a day. I couldn't do it.
Oh, one day.
Only
Yeah,
one
it's
day.
it might have
What
been
was it?
3, but it definitely was very limited.
What was it?
It was the smell. You know, I couldn't really get jiggy with the smell.
Yeah.
Like I really couldn't get jiggy. I couldn't.
You was cool with the food process, like how they made it?
You know, honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
I was there, but I wasn't there. It was just
Right.
I just fast food wasn't my thing.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, maybe I can do a little step up. I went to Applebee's. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so it's a little better.
Yeah, because you could get that money in hand. It's coming right in and there, baby. So it
Gotcha,
was serving
gotcha.
money. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can run it up like this. Then I'm like, damn, it still ain't enough money. You know, so after that, I was like, I got to do something else. So I forgot really how I got introduced to the world, but I started stripping.
Okay.
So I would work at Applebee's during the day, and at nighttime, I would go strip. So
Still
I,
at Applebee's.
huh?
You still at Applebee's. So you
I'm
doing
still
both.
at I'm doing both. So then I'm like, okay, cool. I gotta leave Applebee's. I'm too tired. So then I do call center. I do call center and strip. So I used to wake up every day like 6 o'clock in the morning, go catch the train.
That's horrible.
Go catch the bus, then go catch the train, and then work that shift, that little 10 to 4, 10 to 5. Get right back on the bus, get right back on the train, go to the house, wait till my driver come pick me up. Because at this point, I was paying somebody cash, you know what I'm saying, to drive. This way before Uber, this like a few years before Uber. So I'm paying him, blah, blah, trusting him. He come pick me up. I go to the club. I leave the club at 3. I go home, get like 2-3 hours of sleep. I'm back at it again.
Gotcha.
And that was just the story. Then at that point, it was like, damn, I'm getting burnt out. You know what I'm saying? I'm 21 doing this. Like, no, I wasn't even 21 yet. I was 19, 20 doing this. I'm like, I'm getting burnt out. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we going to have to just straight strip. So then I went straight cold turkey. I said, I'm going to run this money up and get out. And that's what I did. I did 5 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
5
That's all you
years.
needed.
Yeah. That's all I needed. And
after-
then, we just want to
So
say.
after that, what was the next step? So you got the bread, and then
Yeah.
you already knew how to invest it and where to go because how you grew
So
up.
with the music, so
Okay.
like maybe 2 to 3 years before I stopped dancing, I was dating a rapper.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying.
Gotcha.
And I used to go to the studio with him, and like simultaneously in my brain, I would come up with things. Like I don't know why, I would
Yeah.
just literally come up with bars because he could rap. But it's like, have you ever been in the studio? I don't know. Maybe this is like a rapper thing, but I'm literally thinking of things that he should say instead of the stuff that he's actually
Yeah.
saying.
No, that's facts.
But
That's
you
facts.
know, I'm
Yeah.
submissive. I sat back. I ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we break up. All right. My little brother making beats at the time. And I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm a Virgo. I'm optimistic. I'm like, let me try something new. So I just started like recording like how I feel about him on a little voice recorder or whatever.
Right.
So then I started listening to myself. I'm like, damn, this shit sound good. I really gotta like my
She
voice.
like, I can do this shit
My voice,
too.
now that before it was a trend though. It was like right with the Cardi phase or whatever. So I'm like, okay, this sound good. Let me try something new. So I go to the studio. I remember I made My Life. I did like a little freestyle cover to My Life by Mary J. Blige or whatever.
Yeah.
And then shit, from there the rest history. I said I'm gonna put my money into the music.
Was that the breakout moment when you dropped that song, or what was your breakout moment? Would you say?
Hell no, that wasn't a breakout moment.
Or
Nah, that wasn't a breakout moment at all. That was just like me believing in myself at that point.
Right.
It wasn't a breakout moment.
What was the breakout moment then?
When I was like, okay, this is working. That moment.
Yeah. When it went from like, all right, it ain't really doing too much to like, damn, they noticing this shit now.
Well, I think I believed in myself more before that even happened.
Gotcha.
So I think before I even had the fans, before I even had the following, I just believed in it. I believed in it, and then I got signed to an independent label back in 2020. And so that's when pandemic hit. And I remember the last day in the club, I was like, I'm not coming back here. Like, this before all the clubs shut down or whatever the case may be. So I met my independent label, Breaking My Music Group. They signed me later on that year in May. I met them in January. And I don't know, I think we just started working in the studio, and it was like, I can't go back. You know, this is what I got to believe in. This is what I got to, like, it just, all my attention just came to that. So that's what it was.
So you said that you used to record on your phone, right?
Still do.
You still? Oh, I was gonna ask. So what's your current recording process? How you go about it nowadays?
So I don't believe in a waste of money, right? So
okay.
when I go to the studio, everything recorded. Like everything I already recorded on my phone. Like they got BandLab now, so I just will write. I would go on the voice thing. I either would do that if I don't know like exactly the words, and then after I got all the words, I would go on BandLab. And so when I go on BandLab, I'm recording the whole song because I want to hear how I sound. And like BandLab got auto-tune too, so you can like fuck with your voice and shit like that too.
For sure.
So I do that, and then I go to the studio. Like yesterday, I had a session. I did 5 hours. I did 8 songs. So
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you know what you're doing when you're going in that bitch.
She not playing
Yeah,
around.
that's smart. That's
nah, I
smart.
ain't playing. I
finna
came to
hold you.
win, baby. I ain't gonna play.
That's smart as hell. I ain't finna hold you.
Yeah.
How important is it to believe in your shit though? Like you said, you really believed in your shit. Like, what would you tell somebody that's like halfway in, halfway out? Like you gotta actually like believe in your shit and push all the way with that shit. You know what I mean? How you feel about that?
So I think it's faith, number one. Like faith
Facts.
in myself, faith in God, faith in my purpose. Because I truthfully believe this is my purpose. And then it's two, like, I ain't got, like, life don't be great for me every day. Life be life and for sure. Motherfucker ain't rich. Motherfucker is sacrificing. I'm doing all that. But I imagine myself in these places that I know I'm going to be.
Right.
Like, I can close myself and make my own reality. And I think that's what you got to really do when you know you want to be something and you know that you're destined to be something greater, because every day ain't going to be great. You know what I mean? But you continue to get opportunities. You continue to grow. It's like, I'm going to stick with it. So, you know, that's what I do. I just imagine myself into places where I know I'm going to be, and then just keep working and just keep working. And that just really
Yeah, you gotta keep going, man. Talk about that independent label that you're signed with. You know, how long you been with them and what's been your experience working with them?
Okay, first I'm going to give y'all a little fact check since we doing fact check.
Okay.
Y'all know who Bone Crusher is?
Bone Crusher?
Yeah, I've heard of Bone Crusher.
I ain't never scared.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was signed to Break 'em Off Music Group.
Gotcha.
The label's now revamped. I am on that label. You asked me how I got signed?
Just your experience. Yeah, how did you get signed? How's it been going since you got signed? The whole experience.
Okay, cool. So 2020, I'm in the club. I'm doing my little thing on the pole, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And shout out to DJ X-Rated. He was the DJ at the time. And so he plays my song. They tell him to play my song. Somehow conversation came up. She an artist, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
OT also, shout out to OT. He's on the team as well. He vouched for me. They played my song. So they played my song, and then it was cool, whatever. I won't even have the artist I am now, but they like DM me like, come to the studio, blah, blah, blah. We want to hear more or whatever. So at first, I ignored the message. Because I'm like, I don't really be trusting niggas, right? So
Word.
I was like, I don't know. So then I followed up with DJ X-Rated. He was like, they're good people, blah, blah, blah. So my heart was in it. The energy was in it. So I go meet him at the studio. So I play songs or whatever. I'm vibing. They just sitting there like. So I'm like, damn, do they like it?
Right. So they were just taking it in? Or?
Yeah, they were just taking it in. So they end up calling me back. And at first, they didn't even tell me they was going to sign me. So they was just like, you know, the world has shut down. It was the pandemic. So they're like, just show up at these places and do this and that. People don't know, when everything shut out, people was at home, everybody was at parties, we was working. Like, I would wake up, we would go to the gym, and then I would do artist development with Bone Crusher, and then I would go straight to the studio. And that was my life for like 3 months.
Okay.
And so they presented me with a deal, and like I was like, I feel like I'm at home. Like these people helped me grow into the artist. Like they just gave me the platform and let me grow within the platform. So that's why I fuck with my label. They're also my management team too. So yeah.
Got you. Where did you get all of this like motivation to always keep pushing? Is it like actually I want you to talk back actually to the car crash. We kind of just ran past that, but could you just touch on that? Is did that help you like build the person that we're seeing today?
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Got you. And in which ways would you say, like, did it really like change you?
Well, I would say first, like I'm gonna do physical appearance, right?
Okay.
So at first, I never had like a blemish, pimples, like nothing like that on my face. Like
You're
my
lucky.
whole.
I got pimples everywhere.
So I didn't really wear makeup like that. It was like a choice.
Okay.
And so if y'all seen a picture or whatever,
I've seen it on your
Yeah, I've
Instagram.
seen
Yeah.
it.
yeah. So my face was like shattered,
Yeah.
right? So I went from no blemishes to my face fucked up. And then not only that, I couldn't walk for months. Like I had to go to physical therapy, relearn how to walk. I was on hella pain pills. So
What
like,
happened to your legs? What happened to your legs?
so on my right foot, I had a contusion on I had a fracture on my right ankle, and then my left leg, I had a contusion on my knee. So I had like a brace on this knee, and then I had a brace on this knee. So it was like crushed up, like you know what I'm saying. It was hard, and then it was like my body was bruised up real bad. Like my car caught on fire and stuff, and we ran. I wasn't driving, by the way.
Gotcha.
We ran past a red car going 60 miles per hour, smashed on a mid impact. Our car caught on fire.
Damn.
So we hit that car spin around and hit another car. So it was like, it was a lot on my body, I feel like, too. And then my foot, the reason my foot was fucked up is because it was on the dashboard. Yeah, so my right foot was up on the dashboard. So, and I had no seatbelt on. So yeah. Physically I was fucked up. Mentally it was like I had to, like it was I think 2 weeks before finals, I had to drop out of school. Like they were like, do it at home. I'm like, I can't even, like I'm not even in the capacity to do this. So
Yeah, I'm fucked up. What
Right.
are you talking about?
so I had to drop out of school. It was terrible, but I had to look at myself in the mirror every day. Like when I finally started looking at myself in the mirror, I was like, I gotta love myself from inside out,
Right.
and not outside in. And I think that kind of like shaped my life. And I think it's just kind of like you gotta be strong no matter what. And I think that's kind of like the essence of who I am.
Got you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the root of that is like your spirituality? I heard you talk about that a lot. Is that like what keeps you going? And like, is that what you kind of lean back on when you go through tough times like
Definitely.
that? Gotcha.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Got you.
Yeah. God first.
God first, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely seen that. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely do.
Yeah, man. I just heard a weird. Did you hear that?
I did hear
I
that.
heard
It
that
was-
too.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard
thinking
that,
that was
right?
somebody's
That was weird.
ringtone.
Yeah.
That's not one of y'all ringtones?
Nah, that's
Nah,
not
that
me.
shit's good. I was like, is there a fucking ghost in here, bro?
Yeah,
What was
as
that
soon as we started
sound,
talking
bro?
about some good stuff, it was like a
Yeah,
spooky
that shit
voice.
was
like,
I thought that was
that was
somebody's
weird.
phone.
Yeah,
Yo, that's
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
I'm sorry. That
Like-
shit threw me all the way off.
Well, I'm gonna say that again. God first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. You
The
seen that?
devil be
Yeah,
mad sometimes,
yeah.
man. What the hell was
I
that,
didn't know
man?
what that was.
Yeah.
But all right, let's bring it back a little bit, right? I want to know clearly that car accident was probably like one of the biggest life events that you've probably been through. But I want to
Yeah.
know what's a life lesson that has stuck with you at any point in your life until now that you like had to go through. Maybe something other than the car crash. A life lesson that has stuck with you.
I ain't gonna go too deep into the life lesson, but I would go into to the message, and like I just said, like just stay strong, like no matter what, like and don't fold, and see it to the end. Cause I know a lot of people it'll be hiccups, like cause I go through hiccups too, and it'd be like, damn, I want to sit in the corner and cry. I want to go under the cover. Like I don't want to do this today. But the reality is, life gonna keep going with or without you. So it's like you got to choose who you want to be, and life is all about perspective. So.
Facts.
Yeah, no matter what, like keep going.
Yeah, well, it's easy to get discouragement out here, though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Especially as an artist, because maybe you're not getting the numbers, or maybe you're not getting the feedback that you want to get. Whatever the case may be, how do you deal with discouragement? Because, like I said, either
Yeah.
numbers or feedback, whatever people might be saying stuff about you. How you deal with that?
I mean, I go through the same motions. You know what I mean? Like I might be mad about something. I might see something that, but I just know reality and I know myself. So it's like, when you really got that faith and you really got that belief in yourself, it's like, I'm going to grow. The numbers going to come. Even if I feel like, I could do content better or I can make I don't never think I can make better music. I ain't gonna lie, bitch ain't touching the raps. I cannot lie. But if I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I could do better. It's like it's always self. Like you always gotta look in the mirror as self, and you can't really let that outside noise bother you when you really know yourself. And that, I think that's really what it is. Like, cause at the end of the day, we all gonna get negative comments. Motherfuckers gonna hate. We gonna always go through shit. Like that is life. But the thing is, how you gonna deal with it? And the way I deal with it is I keep going. I might take a second, but I ain't never gonna take longer than a second, and I'm gonna keep going, like, and that's just period. Like, I got this tatted right here. Stay strong, like, and that mean no matter what, like, I'm gonna stay strong, what. 10 toes down.
10 toes down. She done said that a bunch. 10 toes down. She not folding on y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to the music now. Hey, I listened to a bunch of music on the way here, like, throughout the day and stuff. I was at work earlier and stuff, listening to your music. Very versatile, many different styles. She got that rap shit. She got that melodic shit. She even do a little bit of that singing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What does that come from? Your pops, your background, your upbringing? What was like your influences that even got you to even have all those different palettes? You know what I mean?
Palettes definitely come from the parents. So I'm gonna tell you the two different backgrounds. So my mom also has, like, she can really sing. She can blow. So she was into the neo soul type of vibe. Like, grew up Erykah Badu, India.Arie, you know, Marsha Ambrosius, all of that. That's my mom, right? Mm-hmm. My dad, he do 90s R&B. Well, my mom do 90s R&B too. My dad, Lupe Fiasco, Outkast, you know, that's the kind of vibe. So it's them two mixed together. Tina Marie, like, you know, so I grew up with that. And then it goes to the grandpa, OJ's, like, you know, so I was around so much different music that I never was able to be boxed into one field. And then when it comes to the new day and age, like, I grew up on Rich Kids, and I know y'all not. Well, you was in Atlanta, so like Rich Kids, Travis Porter, you know, stuff like that. Like, that's the kind of music. So it's like,
I fucked with Travis Porter back in the day for sure.
All of that blend into one makes Nate, and I just love music. Like, I don't scope a beat and be like, oh, it gotta be turned. No, I literally would listen to a beat, and if like words start coming up, then that's the beat for me.
Got you.
Like, and that's just how it naturally, organically is. Like, so all of my music, it's like, it's pulling from a part that I've been through in my life, or it's pulling from a part that someone has actually talked to me about, or I kind of know about that situation, and I just kind of, I might over-exaggerate it, or I might stay right in context, and then, like, you know, there we go, boom, we make a record because this shit real, so.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Hey, I be seeing the content going crazy on the gram. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody, she's outworking you. If you watching this right now, she's outworking you. Facts.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? She's one of the hardest working people I've seen on Instagram. Every single day I see some new shit. What makes you go so crazy on the content as well as the music? You know what I mean? Like, putting them visuals with it.
So I feel like with content, and I haven't actually always been good with content, and I'm actually coming out with an ebook called the 3330 Plan. I'm coming to Artists Unleashed, 3330 Plan. Keep that in mind. Ebook on the way. Because so many people always say this about me, content. How do you get so great with your content? I literally had to learn this shit from myself. Didn't nobody teach me about no content. I mean, people have, of course, you go through different shit. You meet different people. You hear this. Okay. You kind of know what work, what don't work.
Right.
But I came from 30,000 followers, and now I'm almost at 300,000. So just think about the percentage-wise of how much that growth is. And really, it's just, one, you got to want to shoot the content. Mm-hmm. Two, I can't even, I'm about to get a sauce out. I can't get a sauce out, but but you gotta know like, the biggest thing is knowing yourself, knowing your audience, knowing what you're trying to get off of the world, and just branch off of that. It's like a tree at the top, and you just growing the branches. Like, that's really what it is. I wake up, like, you can ask Lex over there, because she works hand in hand. She's my friend, but she also works as my assistant too. Okay. I kind of do a lot. I shoot content probably like 4 or 5 times a week. Like, I might come up with an idea like, let's just try this. And a lot of content I don't even post. Like, because if I don't feel like it's going to stick, like, I ain't going to do it. But I'm going to try it. And I feel like that's where a lot of artists, like, don't connect. Like, you got to find a song that you really want to shoot content with, branch out, kind of like get people to be in the mindset of why you created that song. And that's really my content. Like,
yeah,
got you. I've seen you outside actually, like, pushing your shit, like, on the streets.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, I fuck with that. You actually gotta put that footwork in. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we do
I fuck with that. Y'all still do that.
Thank
Some
you.
people feel like they get too big for that, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I ain't big till the babies can say my name. I'm talking about the Goo Goo Gaga babies. Now when they can say my name,
Yeah.
then I might rest a little bit. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying? So we
Got you.
shooting for the top.
Yeah. I gotta touch on it. Let's talk about the ass shaking content. There's a lot of ass shaking content on the page. You know what I'm
I
saying?
seen the Megan Thee
No,
Stallion
but
shit.
here's my question though. No,
We
yeah,
can
that's
talk
the,
about that one.
that challenge went crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I did recently.
But
see that.
here's my question about the ass shaking content, right? Is that marketing for your music, or is that Asian A expressing herself and just having fun being herself, you know?
I think everything is marketing.
It's both. Yeah.
I think that because I can't choose what goes viral. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this shit, period. Like, because you can see it through it. Like, I'm really having fun. I'm not like, hey, let's shoot this. Like, no, it's like I'm in the moment. Let's get this content. It's fun, And then if it go viral, then that's a plus. But I'm young. We lit. We outside. You know what I mean? Like, ass out, titties out, whatever you want to do, however you want to feel, And that's just what I'm on.
That's just what she on. I fuck with it.
I feel like a lot of people are on that. So you feel me? We down for that.
It helps. I mean, that shit
He
definitely,
said we down for that.
We down for that.
it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Like the algorithm and pushing the eyeballs. Everybody's gonna look at that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely smart. I fuck with that shit.
That's what niggas gonna do.
I just think like sprinkle it in, like you know what I'm saying. Like
Double tap.
it ain't gotta be every post, but like just sprinkle a little jazz in there.
Yeah, you gotta keep them entertained.
Definitely.
Keep them entertained with the entertainment. Like it's a side show to the main show. You feel me? We still doing what we doing, but
Yeah.
you know,
It's a little side.
fucking with me.
It's like the mashed potatoes, and you know what I'm saying. It's a
Yeah.
little side. You
It's
feel
the
me?
gravy.
Yeah, it's the gravy,
Gravy,
nigga.
nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not
Whip
needed,
that shit
but
up
it
now.
helps.
You feel me?
It helps. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
yeah,
we
that's
talking about
dope.
food. Do you cook any food? Like, what's your favorite type of stuff to eat?
Yeah, so I used to I still have an Instagram page, but I deleted all of my posts on there for foodies only. I used to cook all the time, but honestly, I be so busy. I probably eat home cooked meals once, if twice a week.
What
So
do you
what
eat?
you eating?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Now,
you eat out a lot.
Yeah, I mean not a lot. I mean a lot of salads. So
Okay.
yeah, I done kind of got like a little regimen with Publix. Me and Publix go like, yeah. So
y'all
Publix
like that.
ever want to endorse me? I fuck with your salads.
Yo, Publix subs go crazy too. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
don't like they subs. They bread too hard. I got braces, baby. I can't do that.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm mostly like eating salads. I'm doing a smoothie, or sometimes like I might eat one meal a day. Like I'm on this mission, man. I ain't really. I'm saying if I eat some fruit, drink some water, I'm cool. You
Water.
know?
Ain't that your tag? Water.
Hurricane.
It's water.
It's water,
Yeah,
man.
it's the hurricane, right?
Hurricane. Oh, we ain't touched on that. Hurricane A, Asian A, is that one? What is that?
So I really have like 7 different personalities, and I don't want to give it all to you at once because I know people here to be like a hurricane. So right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm in my bag as Hurricane A, which means I'm coming to destroy everything in my path. It's a Cat 5 on the way. We about to drop the mixtape. Asian A is just like my artist name. Like that's my artist name, period, is what I go by. But it's like a household name. So like my first name's Asia, my middle name is Renee. So like my parents grew up calling me Asian A, Nene, all that. So like I wanted my fans and like the people that fuck with me to kind of like feel like at home with me. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I go by Asian A. But right now I feel like Hurricane A. Like I'm in my alter ego bag. Like I can't be fucked with. They can't touch me on the bars. They can't outwork me. And that's just what it is. We finna destroy and fuck shit up all summer. And yeah.
Interrupting this episode real quick to let y'all know about the Trap Master Cookbook. You know what I'm saying? At Trap Master Cook. Make sure y'all tap in.
Make sure y'all tap in,
Yep.
man. Classes every Sunday, 7 p.m. Hour and a half. So like, you know what I'm saying?
What do they do
Tap
though,
in.
bro? What do they do?
Bro, man, they making infused treats, bro. Like you gotta tap in.
They
though.
got that
Read
shit.
the book, bro. Come on.
Read the book. Tap into the Instagram. Follow them. Tap in.
Are y'all like long-term friends?
Oh yeah, I met my boy back in high school.
Oh,
Ever
really?
since I moved here, type shit. Probably like a year or two after I moved here. Yeah,
That's dope.
High school together.
That's
we used to
dope.
play ball back in the day. Before I was even homies with him, I used to play ball with him. You know, so I used to bust his ass. Fuck you,
Chill,
mean?
chill,
Damn.
chill. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like that. We ain't even gonna do that, bro. We ain't gonna do all that.
That's
but it was
dope, though.
smooth. It was smooth.
That's my boy.
I don't
though.
even really remember, but he probably did bust me.
He said it
It's all
already.
good. It's all good. We just gonna brush past that, but.
Hey,
those are the
I want to talk about Erica Banks. I seen you did some work with Erica Banks.
Okay.
A couple songs. How's that been like working with her, and what have you picked up from working with Erica Banks?
So we did, like when I first got signed with my independent label, we did a song called Jump. She got on a remix. Shout out to Erica Banks. She's cool. Like she's always supported me. I support her even to this day. She got on the record, and she got on the record kind of when she started like really like you know what I'm saying, jumping up the ladder or whatever, and she still got it on record, still did the video of that sort. And, you know, I love the women. You know what I'm saying? I love the women that fuck with me. You know, I done been in the game a little bit now, so I kind of see how I really go. And a lot of women just fuck with you when it's good for them, you know, because, you know, it's a lot of competition, a lot of jealousy. So I just fuck with the women who actually like fuck with me and support me, you know.
Who do you fuck with? Anybody in particular you want to name?
We're not gonna ask who you don't fuck with. But just name a couple too. So it's like.
I'm just laughing. I'll say either, but we ain't gonna do that on this podcast.
Right. I mean, like
I'm saying we pushing the brand today, but who I fuck with? I fuck with Candyman. I fuck with Bree Biatsi. Yeah, we gonna keep it right there for right now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But if you fuck with Nate, I ain't drop your name. Like it just like it ain't on my head right now. But if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. That's how I go. Like I ain't into the emotions with this shit, but I'm into the support. So like if you don't support me, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Even if your music hard, I fuck with your music. Can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But I love the women, and I just think we should support each other a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Atlanta scene? You know, you've been out here doing your thing, moving around. You probably been in every venue out here, you know, doing everything. Like, how do you feel about the Atlanta scene, like currently where it stands?
I think Atlanta is changing right now. I think that the music is changing. I think that the clubs are kind of like slowing down now. So
post-COVID, definitely.
Yeah, I think the clubs are slowing down, but I think Atlanta need a face. I think Atlanta needs somebody to hold down the city, an artist, as I do say, and just like say like that's their city, you know what I'm saying, and just rocking with the city and support the city and got them, you know, do what they need to do. So that's all I think Atlanta is missing at the moment.
Are you saying that's Hurricane Day? Or what are we talking?
Is it? Yeah, that's what
like, that's what we standing on.
Yeah, that's what we right? You better let them know it's wild.
That's what we was talking about. Like, so is that
it's wilder.
So yeah, go ahead and stand on it. Y'all heard it here first. Shit, man. Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm the face of Atlanta. You better say it.
Y'all heard it here first. I was like, okay, so she's like prophesying something right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, definitely.
Manifestation.
Definitely.
How do you feel about manifestation? Just like speaking stuff into the world and believing that it's gonna come to you, whether it's your faith in religion, whether it's your faith in yourself, whatever it is.
I believe in manifestation, but I also believe you got to work for it. Like I just can't be like, I'm gonna get $1 million every day and then sit at home and be on my phone scrolling on Instagram. No, I believe that you have to work for it. You have to align yourself with it, align your energy with it, and I think that you can get anything you want in life. Honestly, I really do.
Yeah. Hey, faith without works is dead.
You better say that. That's the one right there. Mm-hmm.
Faith without works is dead.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Take that how you want to take that.
Take that, put it in a little notebook, put it in your pocket, save it for later.
Yeah, it ain't really about who got the best talent. This shit really about who working harder, you know, so.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
That's really.
Can we get a little deep with the questions? Is that all right?
I don't care.
All right. So you're navigating in this industry, right?
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes so I can envision this.
You're navigating through this industry. You've been out here. You've already seen, but there's stuff that you haven't seen. But, you know, everybody hears stuff about the industry, man. You know, it's a dark place, right? But you a light. You know, we see that. We hear that. Everything you talk, everything you represent, it's a light.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself from, you know, getting sucked up by that darkness that's out there, I guess?
How do I keep myself? I think it's just the centering myself. Like, I don't want to sound redundant, but I think this industry is dark. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done had fuck ups. I done had, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a saint, and like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shit didn't happen my way, but it's all about how you recover from it. And then again, it's like, who do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? You wake up and you have a choice every single day. So it's just more so like, who do you want to be? What situations you want to put yourself into? And make sure you got a foundation with this shit. Like, my foundation is God. Everybody's foundation might look different. Some might just be like they praying to themselves, or like, you know what I'm saying, they mom, and seeing their mom struggle might be their foundation, so they're not gonna veer too left. But I mean, for me, it's like God, and it's like, I know who I'm supposed to be. I know I'm supposed to be a global artist. I know I'm supposed to be running shit. I know I'm here to lead the Mermaid Gang, so it's like I can't fold.
Again, man, she not folding on these niggas. Hey, I like that. Hey, talk about the Mermaid Gang. You know, feel me? What's the Mermaid Gang? What we talking about?
Mermaid Gang on my chain, because you know what, bitch, icy.
Okay. I like how she did that. She just be stamping shit. Like, she really standing on business. I ain't finna hold you.
So what's the Mermaid Gang though? That's you. That's your people.
He said Chris actually is actual people. I like him. He's funny. So I'm gonna be honest.
Chris is like, yo.
I'm gonna be honest. My sister came up with the mermaid gang thing, whatever, but she didn't do her research. She just called us mermaids, and I still to this day don't know. I mean, we were Powerpuff Girls at one point, so I don't know. So she came up with the mermaid gang. I kind of did my research, and if you research it, it's a folklore basically saying like mermaids were real and that they used to go through the ocean and kind of like, you know, call on sailors or whatever. They used to swim through the water with their long tresses. You can hear them like with their powerful voices, and that's the positive stuff about mermaids that they say. So. Yeah. You know, I took it to myself, and it's just like in life, like if you really think about it, you got to just keep swimming. That's number one. Mm-hmm. My voice is beautiful. That's number two. Yeah. And my hair always long. So,
mermaid.
Yeah.
Mermaid gang.
Shout out to the mermaid gang.
So if you in the mermaid gang, it's just like you just keep swimming. Like no matter what, you keep swimming. You keep believing in yourself, and you look good. And I don't mean like somebody got to look at you and be like, damn, she fine. But it's like from the outside in, you shine. So it's like if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you standing on business, you waking up every day pushing that shit to the limit, being a boss-ass mom, being a boss-ass civilian, being a boss-ass firefighter, whatever the fuck you do. Yep. But standing and glowing in your power and just keep going in life. Man, you're a mermaid. I just initiated you. Welcome to the mermaid gang. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, so y'all could be mermaids too, but it's like mermaids.
Mermans. For sure.
I look good.
I fuck with that.
From the inside.
Yeah, I call my male fan base Shark Boys.
Shark
like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Hey, I used to fuck with that. That shit used to be hard back in the day, man.
Shark Boy and Mermaid
Hard
girls.
Hard bodies.
Shark Man. Where's Shark Man?
Shark Man.
Mermaid gang. Shit. Fucking like
He said
Man Clark, bro.
It's Shark Man and Mermaid gang. Fuck Lava Girl. We got the Mermaid gang.
I know when I come out with the movie, I don't want to hear nothing.
Word. No, that shit would be crazy.
Hey,
Mermaid gang.
We gonna look for that. We gonna look for it. Hey, so all right, so you got some. We obviously see that you working. That's, you feel me. Nothing to look for. But like, what is coming out soon though? Like, we know you working. We know you got some shit coming out. What you got in the works?
So I'm actually about to drop. So I'm gonna just say this because a lot of people be being misconstrued. Like, Saving that I just dropped is not a single. Never Would Have Made It that I dropped is not a single. Smile that I dropped is not a single. These songs are just songs that I was really putting out because I was just in a space to just drop. Like, gotcha. let me just drop some real shit to let y'all feel me on a different vibe. So, you know, that was just it. But now I'm about to actually drop a single. It's called Sit Down. Y'all familiar with Maceo Ho Sit Down?
Maceo Sit Down. No, is it so
Ho Sit Down, Ho Sit Down.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure.
So
you did something with that?
Yeah, so I remade it. Shout out to Wayne. Wayne on the beat. We work close on him. He's one of my top producers. Sure. Love him. So I had to make the beat. He made the beat.
Okay.
I recorded that shit in Miami on my phone. Here we go. And then I came back home and I recorded it. But I love the record because it's like, host it down. Like, you're doing too much, you know? And I feel like that's what everybody be on. Like, I could tell a nigga, like, host it down. Like, you know, just relax. Like, that's just really what it is. Like, just relax, twin. Like, that's just really the essence of the song. Like, sit down. Or, you know what I'm saying? It'll go another way. So that's just it. Sit down. Sit down is on the way.
Sit the fuck down.
Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down and pay attention. But yeah, no, it's just a fun record, really.
Okay.
Tapping back into the Atlanta vibe, you know, bringing that real Atlanta shit back. So that's it. And then after that, I'm going to drop my mixtape. It's called Hurricane A. So we actually decided we're not going to drop one mixtape. We're going to drop 4. So we're going to drop it like as a trilogy. 3. Okay. So we're going to drop it as a trilogy. 4, 4, 4, or 5, 5, 5. So that's what we doing. I don't even think it's been done before. And yeah, we just gonna give y'all a dose of this music.
She up here with it with the marketing and all that. She know what's going on.
You better watch out. She really finna take over Atlanta.
Yeah,
she really finna do this.
I'm just excited to put this music out. Got some dope features. Can't really speak on it, but we got a lot of Atlanta shit going on.
Okay.
And yeah, that's just really it. I'm saying time to bring that real music back.
Make sure y'all look out for that. Hey, couple more questions before we get out.
Pew, pew, pew.
You got anything or?
Oh no, bro. I'm just vibing.
Yeah, I got like 2 more. You cool with 2 more? So I want to know, right? What is some motivation that you would leave with the people that's watching this episode?
Okay, I'm gonna say something I ain't said already. I feel like I'm the motivation. I feel like I don't want to drop too much. People think that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? that like I'm a philosopher because I'm not. But
I
just be speaking real shit.
Yeah.
But what's some motivation that I could leave you with? Get to know yourself.
Okay.
I feel like if you get to know yourself for real, like deep down, like look in the mirror, and I don't mean like, cause everybody looks in the mirror every day, right? But stare at yourself. This might sound fake, but stare at yourself in the mirror for like 5 minutes, and don't look at the outside. Look on the inside. And really be honest with yourself and tell yourself what you like and what you don't like and what you can improve and what you can't improve. And I think that's the best thing that I could have did for myself. And I'm on a self journey right now, just really figuring out who I am, how do I want people to perceive me, and like what I want to give to the world. And I think that's the biggest thing you can do, because when you figure out the solution to the problem, you're going to win. And that's the motivation I want to give for today.
I think a lot of people go out the house confused.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah, that's why people get in trouble. Like, that's why people run around the wrong crowd. That's why people doing shit for years, working jobs they don't want to work, because they think you ain't even taking time to know yourself. Know yourself. Right. Sit in the house. Turn the phone off. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to have this problem. Like, I want to be outside. I want to do this. I don't want to be alone. But, like, when you are alone, those are the best times in life.
Yeah, you really learn yourself.
Like, you really learn yourself. You really learn your abilities. You learn what you do like, what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You really are with self. And I love me. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's nothing like continue to build yourself up. So just sit with yourself. Like, I just want to tell everybody, sit with yourself. Like, spend one day with yourself. Turn your phone off. Don't scroll. Sit with yourself. Don't turn the music on. And just, like, kind of sit in your thoughts. Like,
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Asian going crazy out here, putting her foot on these niggas' necks. You know what I'm saying? She not letting up on y'all.
Standing on business.
Telling you how to sit down.
Tell them to sit down.
Tell them to sit the fuck down.
Tell them to sit down.
last thing, right? It's just like, what's the impact that you're trying to leave with your name and your legacy and shit? Like, what's the impact that you want to leave out here?
You can do anything. And I'm going to say this again. Don't fold.
Don't fold. 10 toes.
You can, just stand 10 toes, and you can do anything. It's not about where you come from. Yeah. It's not about your current situation. It's all about your mind. It's all about your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Learn yourself and just keep going and be whoever you want to be, because like we only got one life to live. You never know when this shit go in. So wake up every day and be intentional with what you're doing.
Got you.
Definitely got to be intentional. You got to move with a purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you for pulling up.
Thank y'all for having me on this Mermaid Color podcast. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yeah. You know, we got the vibes.
We got the vibes
the
out
Cold
here.
Cut True vibes. Tell the people where they can find you if they don't already know.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Asian A, a.k.a. Miss Hurricane A. It's Wilder. Follow me on all social platforms at The Asian A. That is TheAsianae. Sit down on the way. Hurricane A, the motherfucking mixtape on the way. You know, we doing some real independent shit this way. Hello.
And she's definitely never practiced that.
Yes,
for sure. Hey, this has been another episode of the Cold Cut Truth. Thank you for all the love and the support. We're going to keep going crazy. We not going to fold either. You know what I'm saying? You never know where you're going to see us next. Follow my boy at Clerk Sage. Follow me at AK Chris, but really just follow Cold Cut Truth. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. We're going to see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.